There comes a point in your financial journey where saving money quietly stops making sense. And the strange part is that almost nobody ever notices when it happens. It's not because saving is bad or because you suddenly become wealthy enough to stop caring about money. It's something much more subtle, a shift that starts small, grows slowly, and only becomes obvious once you've moved far beyond it. Most people never talk about this moment, yet it's one of the most important turning points in building long-term wealth because it changes how you think, how you act, and how you define progress. In the beginning, saving feels incredibly powerful. Every dollar you put away has weight. If you're sitting on a portfolio of $1,000 or $10,000 or maybe $75,000, nearly all of your progress is coming directly from you, your effort, your discipline, your sacrifices. Skip a $20 lunch, cancel a subscription, put another $100 in your investment account, and you can immediately see the effect. You feel in control. You feel like you're building something with your own hands, brick by brick, dollar by dollar. But fast forward 10 or 15 years and the experience changes in a way most people don't expect. Those same deposits that once felt massive barely even register anymore. The impact of your effort shrinks, not because you've gotten careless, but because your portfolio is finally doing what it was always meant to do: grow on its own, quietly, relentlessly, consistently. The background noise of compounding becomes louder than the sound of your contributions, and suddenly your money is working harder than you ever could. This is the moment when the financial world flips. You go from manually pushing your wealth uphill to watching it move forward under its own strength. In the early days, saving is the entire engine. When your portfolio is tiny, every choice feels meaningful. You clip coupons, downgrade your subscription, skip the extra coffee, and it all counts. You can literally see those decisions reflected in your net worth, and the connection between effort and progress feels direct and satisfying. But as your investments grow, your personal contributions start to feel tiny compared to the force of compounding. At $100,000 invested, an average market return earns you around $10,000 a year. Your annual contribution of $8,400 is still solid, still helpful, but it's no longer the lead actor in the story. Your money has officially started working harder than you. At $500,000 invested, the difference becomes dramatic. A typical year might add $50,000 in growth. Your contribution? $8,400. What used to be the backbone of your progress becomes a footnote. Then at $1 million invested, your portfolio might generate $100,000 a year on its own. Your deposits are still admirable, but now they're just drops in a river that's already surging forward. That's the moment saving aggressively stops being the main path to wealth. Not because saving is useless, but because compounding has become the dominant force. Imagine pushing a giant boulder up a hill. At first, the effort is everything. Every inch is a fight, and every bit of progress feels earned. But if you keep pushing, consistently, patiently, the boulder eventually reaches the top, and then something magical happens. It starts rolling forward on its own, faster, stronger, completely powered by momentum. You are no longer the engine. Your earlier discipline is. That's exactly how compounding works. And once it starts rolling, stopping it actually requires effort. Your money begins growing faster than you can realistically contribute, faster than you can spend, faster than you even feel emotionally prepared for sometimes. But here's the catch. The boulder only rolls if you push it in the right direction. Money sitting still in cash can't build momentum. Investments that are too conservative can't build momentum either. I'll invest it later is the enemy of momentum. The early push matters. But once the boulder starts moving, your role changes. You're no longer pushing, you're steering. This is where many people get stuck. Saving becomes part of their identity. They've spent decades watching every dollar, second-guessing every expense, optimizing every choice. Even when they reach a point where they have far more than enough, they can't imagine changing their behavior. They stay in the same modest house, even though an upgrade wouldn't hurt them. They drive the same old car for 15 years, even though they could afford something safer or more comfortable. They avoid vacations, upgrades, and experiences because spending still feels risky, even when their portfolio grows faster than they could spend it. They spent so long pushing the boulder uphill that they don't realize they've been chasing it downhill for years. Their habits made them wealthy, but those same habits now make it hard to feel safe enjoying that wealth. And that's when psychology matters more than spreadsheets. It's important to be clear, saving doesn't become worthless, It just becomes less impactful compared to the growing force of your portfolio. Once your investments grow faster than your contributions, every extra dollar you save has a smaller effect on your long-term trajectory. Reviewing your investments, adjusting your allocation, improving tax efficiency, or simply ensuring your money is actually invested becomes far more powerful than skipping a $5 coffee or shaving off every possible expense. Eventually, you reach a point where saving aggressively is no longer the strategy that shapes your future. Your contributions are dwarfed by your returns. Your portfolio outgrows your ability to manually influence it. Your goals are already met, or at least within reach. Continuing to save out of habit doesn't change your direction anymore. Your effort is no longer the bottleneck. Your investments are already doing the heavy lifting. Yet many people ignore that moment. They keep saving because it feels familiar, because it feels safe, because it's what they've always done. And they keep building a nest egg so large they'll never fully use it, never enjoy it, and never allow themselves to benefit from the freedom it was designed to create. Wealth isn't just built by saving. It's built by knowing when you've reached the point where your money no longer needs you to push it, and giving yourself permission to finally live the life your discipline worked so hard to create. Thanks for watching InvestingFlix, where smart money learns smarter moves. Subscribe for more insights that grow your wealth.